I'm Reverend Tom Ochuka, Bishop with the Africa Inland Church. Africa Inland Church is a larger denomination, predominantly in Western Kenya. That is areas around Lake Victoria regions. And I'm in charge of programs that go with the health, environment, and sanitation.
It was ingenious to give the Reverend Tom Ochuka charge over the church's efforts for both human and environmental health more than 10 years ago. Not only because human health innately depends upon the health of the natural world, but also because a move as daring as this needed someone with Tom's vision and drive. Growing Gardens Feeding Minds, a school gardening and lunch program we initiated last year at Renja Primary School, is the latest and most daring of these projects. It began with 2 insights. First, that children love caring for creation. They are drawn to planting trees and tending gardens. And second, we learned that we'd be placing gardens at schools where many of the children would not be able to eat from them because most of the families could not afford the lunch. These children would walk home at noon and they might have nothing to eat there either. They would return to school on empty stomachs, or they would stay out for the rest of the day working with their families to find their next meal. Their health suffered, their attendance suffered, their grades suffered.
When I came, I was so impressed because I came from a school where such a program never existed. The school and the community is happy because one thing in this community, most of the parents are very vulnerable and they work from morning to evening looking for something little. But you find that in the evening when they even go back home, the whole day they've received even nothing. So they trust us with their children here.
Today we are having lunch for a school that's about 600. In school, what happens when we have lunch for children, teachers are able to teach, children are able to concentrate, and life moves on very well with education. To work on this lunch properly, we are also engaged in vegetable farming. This vegetable helps the schools a lot to run. The best they can get is what we call sukuma wiki. Sukuma wiki is vegetable that is eaten at least in every meal in every family. So our lunch normally is of rice, sukuma wiki, we have green grams, and we also have beans, and we also have chapati, which is wheat flour and oil. This is a very special meal for children.
We find children are now pulled towards taking care of the environment. Mm-hmm. You've seen some children in some watering cans. Yes. They do it from their own heart and they are happy doing it.
And the program is also good because we have those learners who are children who are taking the HIV/AIDS drugs. Those ones without this kind of food becomes poisonous in the stomach. Those learners that used to stay back at home, the trans now they are not there. So we surely really appreciate this.
They are always there. And the number has also increased because even the young ones who had not started school, they just come to school because of that food. Because they've now associated food with school. Now they get to school because in school, apart from learning, the best thing you can get is a good lunch, a nice meal, a satisfying moment, and a nice environment. We really appreciate. And thank you for coming to Kenya and feel more welcomed again next time.
Kenya and other countries have systemic food insecurity and require better nutrition needs for all children. This project is a systemic solution. Studies show that children who are healthy, well-nourished, have better learning outcomes. Feeding children is a cost-effective program. As a lifetime educator, I'm excited that this program could become a standard for the betterment of educational opportunities for all children.
I have two hopes for Growing Gardens Feeding Minds. The first is that we will be able to expand the lunch into other schools that are equally needy by overcoming the barriers to building kitchens and gardens. And the second, just as important, is that over a few years they will become self-sustaining at each school, enabling us to expand to more locations. We are already seeing this happen due to Tom and his team making what might at first have seemed impossible become reality.
Amen. My name is Sandra Lina. I have a memory verse. My memory verse comes from the book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. Amen.
Neno litasimama, neno litasimama, ya ulimwengu yatapita, lakini neno litasimama. Ya sami,